Use the reading techniques I just taught you. I could probably return your serves blindfolded now. Seriously, this method is incredibly accurate. Today, we're going to talk about the serve-receive. Many amateur players struggle with returning serves, leading to a lack of confidence and weak shots. You'll find both short and long serves hard to receive. Why do you find them so difficult? It's actually because you fail to read the spin on the serve. For example, watch me serve this one. Is it side topspin or side backspin? Some say it's topspin, while others say it's backspin. Are you really beaten by my spin? No, you're beaten by your misjudgment. Why can't you read it? Because you aren't watching your opponent's contact point. And your eyes aren't tracking fast enough. You only recognize the spin after the ball bounces on the table, not at the moment of contact. This gives you too little time to react. Without early anticipation, your return is just a guess. Let's discuss how to read the ball. With this racket angle, is there spin or no spin? Some say it's no spin. If you treat it as a no spin or topspin, will it go into the net? Why did you misread the spin? Do you see the reason now? For example, if I serve side backspin, she might loop it easily. Watch me serve pure backspin with a flat racket. Is it heavy? Yes, it is. The slower the ball, the heavier the spin can be. Faster balls actually lose some spin, more speed often means less rotation. So, what's the core issue? As long as my forearm and racket brush downward, the ball definitely has backspin. The only question is how heavy that backspin is. Second point. I'll ask you, is this side top or side backspin? Many say topspin. This is exactly why you can't serve side topspin and why you misread serves. Let's have him attack it. If you think it's topspin, drive it. Because you brushed the bottom of the ball, no matter how much you pull up, it's still backspin. Is this topspin or backspin? Look, the racket is no longer flat, it's more vertical now. So, is this topspin or backspin? Some say top, some say back. Let's test it again. Look, my racket is vertical. It goes straight into the net. Remember, to serve topspin, the server cannot contact the bottom of the ball at all. Even a slight touch at the bottom creates backspin. Look, even with a vertical penhold grip, brushing upward still produces backspin. So, for side topspin, you must contact the middle or upper back part of the ball. Only then can it be attacked easily. If the racket brushes the bottom at all, treat it as having some backspin. It's just a matter of heavy or light backspin, but it is backspin. Any contact below the equator is the bottom. No matter how they scoop upward, it carries backspin. It might be light backspin. If you push it, the ball might pop up slightly. This rule definitely applies to pendulum serves. So, what makes a topspin serve? All side topspin serves share a common trait. Watch this ball closely. This is topspin. This is backspin. Notice the difference? Speed and trajectory are different. What else? Backspin sinks. I can make the delivery look identical for both topspin and backspin serves. Topspin. Backspin. Let's start with trajectory. It's the most basic tell. But advanced players can disguise it. For example, I can serve a slow, high backspin. I can also serve a low, slow topspin. I can serve a very fast backspin. I can also serve a very slow topspin. Judging by trajectory is a very basic, entry-level method. It only works against beginners who lack control. Advanced players control trajectory and speed, and will use them to deceive you. Only beginners are forced to use obvious trajectories to generate topspin. How do we step up to the next level? Watch the topspin serve and listen to the impact. You'll hear a sharp clack sound. That was topspin. Now listen to backspin. Notice the change? Topspin produces a very crisp, solid sound. Now listen to backspin. Topspin is an impact sound, backspin is a brushing sound. The sharp impact sound means the ball leaves the racket quickly. If the dwell time is too long, you can't generate that topspin. Listen, it's a sharp clack, clack sound. This is a crucial cue. If you pay close attention, the sound is definitely different. They can fake the motion, but they can't fake the sound. Fourth point, side topspin has a short contact time. Side backspin has a longer dwell time. They must grip the ball longer to generate side backspin. If a side topspin has a longer dwell time, you can still push it back. The side topspins you can't push are the ones with lightning-fast contact time. See? That sharp clack means you can't push it, it will pop up. If the contact time is slow, you can push it safely. Don't be afraid of it. When the contact is sudden and explosive, like in a hook serve, treat it as heavy side topspin. If the stroke is slow and sweeping, don't worry. Just adjust your racket angle and push it. As long as the brushing contact is long and grips the ball, it contains backspin. You can absolutely use this to distinguish side top from side back. If the racket grips the ball, it definitely has backspin components. If it's punched out with a clack or hooked upward, it's definitely topspin. Keep in mind, this applies to higher level play. For beginners, trajectory and speed are enough to read the serve. Foot stomping doesn't matter, you can still read the dwell time and brushing action. Let's listen. Side top or side back? I'll use a fake motion. See? You all correctly identified it as side top. Give me some likes. This technique works wonders. Is this matching what you anticipated? Receive normally. Drive my side top spin, and push my side back spin. Use the reading techniques I just taught you. See that? I'm going to start mixing them up now. I don't even need to watch your motion anymore. My skill has leveled up. I could probably return your serves blindfolded now. Seriously, this method is incredibly accurate. Amateurs, remember this, treat the sharp clack as topspin, and all grippy, brushing shots as backspin. Even with a foot stomp, you can still distinguish the two different contact sounds. First is the sound, second is the contact time. Any lingering, brushing motion that grips the ball definitely carries backspin. Don't fear slow side top spins. With a vertical racket face, if the ball is slow, you can still push it. Slow balls give you time. You can prep for a push, then switch to a drive. You have plenty of time. What we fear are fast, jamming serves that rush your stroke, or ones that pop up the moment you push. How to read no spin? It's obvious. They just bump the ball without brushing. No spin requires a loose touch. Any aggressive action will generate spin.